Okay, you guys, so I am back. I actually had to come back because for those who may have just watched the other Rising reading, and like, you probably won't know this if you don't watch it all the way through, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say it at the beginning of this particular reading. So pretty much towards the end of that version of the Rising reading, I realized that I may have had my clarifying deck upside down. The way I realized that was that I pretty much, like, I don't know what to say, like, I had looked at the bottom of the deck and I noticed that it was upside down, but I felt like I was aware that it was upside down, so I turned it right side up. When I turned the damn deck right side up, you guys, I was led to go ahead and go through all the cards and see if I saw any reversals. I did not. So that led me to believe that I had been holding the deck upside down pretty much for the entire time of clarifying the cards. Okay, so the original cards did come out the way that they came out, so I will not be touching them, but the clarifying cards is where I'll be going back over those. So I'm gonna have to do this reading all over again, as if, you know, people are watching it for the first time, because I do understand that some people may not even go watch they may not watch part one, and they may not watch it to the end. So here we go. Just to hop right in, using the Melanated Tarot deck as the main deck, you know, 3 cards came out of that. That was the Three of Wands in reverse, the Devil energy in reverse, and the World energy in reverse. And so the messages that I got for those cards was that somebody was coming out of suspension. Somebody's blessings were about to get ready to totally flow to them. Like, where you were having to struggle to make something happen for you, where you were having to put in just like so much work, and it seemed like you kept putting in or planting all these seeds and you weren't getting a return on your investment, that is coming to an end now, and you are about to receive superfluous abundance and blessings at this point. Like, everywhere you planted, you're about to start reaping your harvest. Okay, so that's a beautiful message, and that's good news. The Devil in reverse, the message that I had originally gotten for that energy was that somebody was walking away from a toxic situation. They were freeing themselves, liberating themselves from something that was toxic. Also, they themselves were walking away from toxic behaviors, okay, that they could have exuded. And this is the cause for the suspension being reversed. Okay, this devil energy is what is influencing or causing the Three of Wands in reverse energy. So that's good news as well. Somebody has made the choice to get healthy. Someone has made the choice to get out of codependency. Someone has made the choice to stand up for themselves, to stand up on their own 2 feet. Somebody has made the choice to stop letting fear control them. Someone has made the choice to stop being controlling because they are really scary. Just whatever type of toxic behavior. Somebody is leaving a situation because it was only dealing with sex. Somebody's leaving a situation because they realized that there was too much lies, that the whole relationship could have been founded on lies. Whatever the case may be, somebody is walking away from toxicity, and them choosing to walk away. I don't care if it's fast or if it's slow. Them making that decision to consciously walk away from what is toxic for them is what's causing their abundance to come in. Okay, the World card in reverse is where I had a little bit of like, oh, I don't know whether or not this is good or whether or not this is bad or how to be. So that's where we started the clarifying, and we're going to go ahead and hop into the cards that came out for that. So initially clarifying the World card in reverse was the Nine of Swords in the upright. So the Nine of Swords for me always deals with overactive thoughts. It deals with anxiety. But in regards to this particular situation, I was picking up energy that somebody was having destructive thoughts. Somebody could have been thinking about killing themselves. Someone could have been thinking about, suicide. That's the word for killing yourself. Someone could have been thinking about that. Even though you may not have gone through with it, it still was a thought. And it might have been a fast thought, but it was a thought nonetheless. Somebody is in their head behind this situation, okay? And so they are having all of these overactive thoughts, and they're trying to pick apart why something happened. They're trying to use their reason. They're trying to use some logic, but it's destructive also. or it can be. It doesn't have to be totally destructive. It could be destroying what needs to be destroyed. However, thoughts is flying all over the place. Number 9 deals with something important. My dumb ass forgot to look up the number 9 while I was getting together this other video, but it's cool. I'll try to put it in the description of this video at some point. Okay, moving on. So this is what somebody's anxiety is about. Somebody is going crazy behind this situation. Okay, initially I felt like it could have been the woman in the energy, the woman that's a part of this relationship, because I definitely feel like it was a relationship. And it doesn't matter if it's family, friends, co-workers, boss, husband, wives. It is a relationship nonetheless, or even children. The point is, somebody is anxious about whatever message that came in. Okay, and the reason I said whatever message came in was because then, even though we was already clarifying the world card, I then had to clarify this 9 of Swords. So I was like, Spirit, what's going on with the 9 of Swords energy? What's really going on? It's because somebody had received quick and sudden communication. It could have seemed like this came out of fucking nowhere. The message that they received was about the fact that somebody wants to break up. Someone wants to break up. They don't want to break up for good, but this is also a breakup that they're saying needs to be, basically somebody saying, I want to break up with you because I need you to get your stuff together. Maybe it's that they don't like, they were saying something that the person is perceiving to be negative. I don't like how you are right this second. I need you to do something different with your life. Whatever the case may be, the message came across as negative to this 9 of Swords individual, okay? And so, but the person still was saying, but if you want to come back at whatever point, you're welcome to. I want you to even come back. And so somebody is trying to, but the other person who is in the 9 of Swords energy to me is trying to fight and hold on and stand even in the face of this message, even in the face of somebody telling them they don't want to be with them at this time. They're still trying to hold on. They're still trying to fight for the relationship, or they were, even if they're not anymore. This is the energy that they were in, the 9 of Wands. So that is 2 9s at this point on the table, and also an 8. So I feel like 8 being in the middle of both of the 9s, 8 also has to deal with balance a lot. So when it comes to spiritual numerology, so I feel like somebody is needing to find balance, or this is what the message from the other person is about. Like, this isn't balanced, or you're not being balanced. Okay, there is not equal give and take, or there's not something going on that's equal. The next card that came out was the 2 of Wands. I might have did these out of order, but the messages are still the same, so you can apply them as need be. Somebody has a decision about what life path they're going to take, okay? What course of action they're going to take, what direction they're going to go. Somebody also has a choice between 2 options. I felt like the options are 2 people, because I feel like this could be a masculine energy giving this message as the Magician. It don't have to be, it could be a woman as well. It could be a male or a female, but whoever this is, I feel like this is the Magician who is telling this person they need to make no, I'm saying that this person, this is the Magician energy, and the Magician energy could be telling you that you need to make a choice, that you need to decide what you want to do. And also, I feel like you could think that the Magician person also needs to decide between you and another person and their choice of lifestyle as well. Okay, and then last but not least, or maybe not last, but last this round, the Chariot card came out, and that was talking about moving forward. It's also talking about integrating spiritual and life lessons, okay? Going from just theory to application. So yeah, that's what clarified the 9 of Swords energy, which is also helping to clarify the World card and why it could be in reverse. So that person that's in the 9 of Swords energy feels like the person who's giving them this whole other message about breaking up and whatever messages they don't want to hear, they feel like that person needs to make a choice. They may feel like that person needs to make their damn choice and move on. But this person is still saying they not going nowhere. or they're not moving, because the World card could also deal with relocation. It could also deal with a change of residence or traveling. Okay, so somebody is like, no, I'm not going anywhere, or I'm not changing, I'm not moving. And by I'm not changing, I'm talking about they don't want to leave whatever area that they're in. Okay, so with that being said, that's one card that clarified the damn World card in reverse. Now we went on to the Ace of Wands. Originally, the Ace of Wands, I knew that there was something about a passionate new beginning or a passionate new start, but I didn't understand exactly how it applied. Okay. Oh shit, girl. Oh my God. Oh, please forgive me, y'all. Please forgive me, y'all. I've been up, since early this morning, actually. But anyway, I've been up since about 4. It's probably gonna be time for a nap soon. But moving on, the Ace of Wands came out, and the first things I was getting is there was a lot of passion, there was a lot of lust, in a good way. Somebody is truly desirous of somebody. I felt like there was a lot of creative energy that could be biologically creative, so sexual energy, that could also have everything to do with ideas that are creative as well. Somebody could feel like they're giving a creative solution to this particular situation. All right, moving forward, the first card that came up when I asked Spirit to help me to, okay, let me put these in order better, guys. Now, please understand that these may not be in the original order that I had originally pulled these in when they were in the reverse, but I did my best. And again, all the messages are going to be the same as far as I'm concerned with what I'm getting from Spirit at this time. But the Queen of Cups was the first thing to come out, clarifying the Ace of Wands. And originally I was saying that the person who was talking about this passionate new beginning could see the person who's in the Nine of Swords energy as a Queen of Cups. Okay. But then I got another message and another understanding that this Queen of Cups energy could be the other woman. For those who are dealing with a man who's got 2 women, she could be the other woman, because when I saw it, when I looked at everything, I was like, hold on, this Queen of Cups energy could be what's influencing this whole idea, this whole new idea. Okay. And so with that being said, I feel that a woman in this person's life that cares as well, and who has love and emotions for this magician energy, could be influencing the decision to say, hey, I care about you and I do want to be with you, but I think you should go. I think that we should start over, but the way that we're going to start over is that you need to move and go somewhere else. It could be a woman who is doing that, okay, who is saying that, and it could be because they want to work on their own union together. The other lady could be trying to get you out the way. And even though this Queen of Cups is upright, okay, so I feel like that may not necessarily be totally malicious energy. It is her emotions that could be taking precedence at this time and influencing him. Okay. But again, there is some devil energy here, even though it's in the reverse. Like I said, somebody frees themselves from the situation, but nevertheless, that could be some of the energy. The next card that came, but in a good way, if it was about the Nine of Swords energy, lady, I feel like that this guy could see you still as, the Queen of Cups, the queen of his heart, a woman who has a beautiful heart, very loving, giving. He could see you as a woman who is emotionally fulfilling for him, but there's some other stuff that he wants you to take action on, and you are not, and you have not. And so maybe this is the reason that he feels like this is the creative solution. This is the best possible divine creative solution. Anyway, moving forward. Also, I had got the vibe that he could be thinking of, anyway, Knight of Wands energy. Knight of Wands came up, and I feel like, of course, Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I got the vibe that this was also the magician energy. The man, the guy who's talking about all of this, or, the guy who's talking about all of this. He came in quick and fast and determined, talking about he wanted to be with you, and what he wanted to give you, what he wanted to do for you. And now I feel like just as quick, he's also quickly, being like, okay, things aren't going the way that I wanted it to go, and now I'm ready for you to go, or I'm ready to walk away from this situation. Anyway, the Six of Swords also came out to clarify this Ace of Wands energy. And basically what I got from that was that whoever this is, they're talking about you need to leave. You need to take a trip. You need to take a journey. You might need to have a sabbatical and go and figure out yourself so that you can have some balance. Go figure out whether or not you want to be here in this house, in this home. Okay. And for some of you guys, that could come off destructive at first because you necessarily don't want to take this journey. You don't necessarily want to leave, but it also could prove to be helpful. You know, it could prove to be where you can have your logic and reason, where you can have time to yourself to be able to logically reason, you know, with yourself. And this could be the way that this person is also viewing this opportunity for you. Like, you can have a chance to get your thoughts together, figure out one way or once and for all whether or not you even want to be here. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of emotion also surrounding that energy with the water here too. So I also get the vibe that that's a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy because it is the swords. But it also that could also be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius because it's the swords. And because some people say swords is fire because it's destructive. Moving on. That could also be Cancer, Scorpio, or Piscean energy. So whoever this is could have heavy air, fire, and water in their charts. Moving forward, I feel like something from the past is what's dictating this message, okay? It's what's dictating this person even coming up with the idea and presenting it to you in the first place, okay? As a divine alternative here. And the first understanding that I got from this was that somebody is dealing with someone from the past. The Magician energy, the male energy here, or the female energy, whatever the case may be, however it resonates with you, that person is either reflecting on your past together with you too, or there is a person that they are dealing with who is from their past. And they're looking to explore that again. Which could, you know, like I said, that could be that other woman or that other man for if you know, for the feminine energy who could be the one doing this. Somebody's from the past and there's someone who's might be more new. The reason that this message is coming out is because somebody is tired of arguing. Someone is tired of the conflict. Somebody is tired of the fact that you always got differences of opinion with them, different ideas from them, and they just don't want to go back and forth with you anymore. I also feel like this is also this is also the other person energy who's receiving these messages about you need to leave or I want to break up with you. You could also feel tired of the conflict, you know, but it's not for the same reasons. I feel like the other person wants to have control over what you believe. The other person wants to have control. They want to make it to where their ideas are the ones that come out on top. And because you sometimes resist them or you sometimes give them alternate options or thoughts and ideas, they don't like that. So you fucking tired of always arguing. Somebody in the situation doesn't know what choice to make whatsoever. And I feel like this was about, the two was about another decision. Somebody don't feel like they can even logically or intuitively make a decision between two people or two choices of action. And so they're not making one at all. They're not making one at all. That is their choice. Like, I don't want to choose between the both of you. I want you both. God damn it. I want both of y'all. Now, I also got the vibe that that person is somehow still blind somehow. Whether it's spiritually blind or, you know, their intuition ain't on point. This is a very emotional energy as well still, even though you don't see the water, because the moon is back here. The moon deals with something that's still hidden from them, something that they still cannot see clearly. Okay, there could still be some deception going on, either on the hand of the person who has to make the decision, or somebody could be deceiving them, and this is the reason that they cannot make the motherfucking decision. Moving on. Knight of Cups came out. I felt like this was also the masculine energy here, or the feminine one who's, you know, talking about breaking up and all that. They could have something. They could want to offer you their heart, but at the same, and they could have came and offered you their heart before, but now it's like they taking that shit back. Just as fast as they offered you their heart, it's like they running out now. But I got the vibe that somebody was trying to offer something one last time, like, look now, look. Nah. Now either you take this damn cup. This is me giving you love here. This is me trying to save this relationship here with these messages of breaking up. They also could feel like if you leave, then you can level up. If you leave with you going on this expedition and this journey and this trip, it could teach you some things. It could grow you and you can graduate and you can evolve. This is why this person feels so strongly about giving you this damn message. They also feel that you might be able to get on your grind, get on your shit, get your money together. Do whatever it is that you've been saying that you want to do for yourself. They may feel like you can make it happen, just not here. For some reason, they want you gone, okay? And of course, that deals with money. So they want you to get your own money. You know what I'm saying? And then the Page of Wands is one of the last energies that came out. First of all, this is what the message is about. This is what the message is about. All that energy is what the message is about. But the other thing I got from this is that this Page of Wands... Hey, I thought there was a Page of Cups somewhere. Oh, there is in the Magician energy. Moving on. The Page of Wands to me is like, here, I have something for you. I have this opportunity for you. But if you look, he's not really fully extending his arm, okay? So it's like, I feel like somebody plays around with you in this union or in this connection where they be like, here, and then they take something back and they're like, okay, here, and then they take it back. And you're like, why are you playing with me? Yada, yada, yada. This is a person who is immature. I feel like they're using, they're saying things that they really don't all the time mean. And I feel like both of y'all could operate it in this energy, but that's just probably because it resonated with me, because that's the truth. I did that too. But there's a level of immaturity in the communication is what I'm trying to say. Okay. And so, yeah, this is also, you know, energy that is affecting their decision in the first place. Okay. The last and final card that we had to clarify was the Magician card. And remember, all of this is clarifying the World card. Why the World card is in reverse. Why there's no movement. Why someone doesn't want to move. Why someone doesn't want to change residence. Why someone doesn't want to take this trip. These are the energies clarifying that. I just had to say that just in case y'all lost and got lost in translation with all these damn energies coming up. So the Magician was one of the cards that came out, and it was in between the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So this is who I feel is influencing both of these things, okay? The Magician, a man or a woman in a relationship, okay? Initially, I said in the first reading that this person wants to manifest some things in every aspect of their life. And there's really nothing wrong with that, okay? But I believe that the way that they could be going about the situation is wrong. I feel like they're using spell work. Now, this person is not using spell work like they got candles lit and they're saying any type of prayers or mantras. Well, I don't want to say prayers. I feel like this person definitely sends up their intentions and they definitely pray. But I'm saying that this person isn't doing any stuff like outside of themselves. You know what I'm saying? This person is actually speaking with their thoughts. They are moving with their actions, okay? And that is their spell work. Whatever they're thinking, they're acting upon. And this is how you're beginning to see shit manifest, okay? That's how they're able to make shit happen. Moving on. The first card to come out to clarify this energy, hold on. Okay, now it's in order. The first card to come out to clarify the Magician energy was in fact the Two of Cups. So I was saying that this is in fact a relationship, and whoever it is, I'm going to say now they're trying to manifest a relationship. But there's a certain type of relationship that they want to have, okay? But they're doing this also because they still feel something for you, whoever this person is. They still have a deep connection to you. They still feel like this could work. They still have hope for the attachment and the partnership. But they're still asking you to leave, okay? And there's no movement. There's some, like, they feel like, okay, here's what I also just heard. They feel like you're not putting in the effort with them to make this partnership work. Boop. Anyway, the Justice card came out next. So I feel like somebody feels like, oh, and with the Cups energy, that could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Piscean energy. So I feel like the Magician is who has Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy too. But both of you guys could have that. Actually, you could have heavy water and air placements in y'all's damn chart. With the Justice card showing up, that's Gemini. That's really definitely Libra energy, but I feel like it's an air sign energy, okay? They're good with logic and reasoning style. But most people talk about Libra because she got the scales in her hand. So somebody has a heavy Libra influence in their life. I know that resonates with me. I'm a Libra rising. But Justice card came out. So I feel like some things are going to be revealed. Some things, somebody gonna get vindicated in this situation, okay? And I honestly feel like I don't know. It could be both parties or it could be one party. It could be the person that this person trying to get to leave. But justice is coming, baby. Something is going to be revealed. A truth is going to be revealed. And I think that's really great news. It could be truth about why somebody don't need to move. It could be truth about why someone stood their ground and decided, no, I'm not going anywhere. You know, and it also could be the fact that truth will be revealed about the fact that maybe you should have moved. You should have gone. See, I wasn't trying to tell you anything to harm you. I love you. I wasn't trying to make you angry. So that could be revealed in time to the person who don't want to go nowhere. That's either or. Take it or leave it. The next card that came out was the Ace of Pentacles. So I got the vibe that somehow somebody could be willing to financially assist at this time, or this may have already happened when they was trying to get you to move the first time, because this resonated with me. Somebody tried to get me to move the first time and they was able to book that, baby, they booked that ticket. Okay, World card does also deal with traveling. So with that being said, somebody could be willing to book the flight. Somebody could be willing to pay for the rental car or pay for you just switching residences. They could be willing to put you up for a couple. Now, that's what I really would want to happen for me, but that ain't happening for me. But I don't care. I still feel like I have to say this. Whoever this is with it being read upright could be willing to assist you financially, okay, for this move so that you can elevate. So that you can get on the good foot. Okay, moving on. The last and final card is the Page of Cups. What I got from this Page of Cups energy is that for sure this is what the message is about. This magician, whoever this is, they definitely have feelings for you. They definitely love you. But I still got the vibe that this person is immature with their emotions. You play too much and you're playing emotional motherfucking games. Okay, if you look at this page, he's got a kind of stance like where he feel like he all that in a bag of chips, and he got his cup kind of closer to him. It's not extended to be given, okay? So I get the vibe that this person is somewhat controlling. They're also somewhat withholding their emotions. It's like they play games with you like here, and then they take the feelings back here. They show you their heart, then they take it back. So that's the vibe and energy that I get from the Page of Cups. So to me, that's an immature man or young man. The person could be younger than you. They don't gotta be. But somebody is playing with their emotions. Somebody playing with somebody's emotions, okay? And this could be with both energies. That was what I got to clarify the Magician card, which was clarifying the World card, okay? Now I'm going to ask Spirit for one more card to end this reading. Spirit, please give us one more card to end this reading. And I was saying, I didn't get to say it out loud, but in my spirit, I was saying, make it beautiful. Let it be good. That's what I was saying. And the beautiful sun card flips up and sticks its little self out. So this could be fire sign energy, particularly a Leo. But baby, it looks like things are going to be okay. It looks like everything is going to be all good. It looks like all will be well. All is going to work out. Romans 8:28 is the scripture that's been coming up for me very, very often. And anytime I see the numbers 8:28 on the clock, that's immediately where my mind goes. And that scripture says that all things work together for the good of those who are called and chosen. It's 28 on my clock now as I'm looking at this as I'm recording. But anyway, Romans 8:28 speaks of the fact that everything that we go through in this life works together for the good of those who are called and chosen of the Most High. Okay, so those of you who might come across this Rising Reading this morning, you could know that you are chosen. You could know that you are someone who is here with an assignment from the divine. Okay, and so you have to know that no matter what way this goes, truth be told, it's always going to be a win-win situation for you because you're chosen by the Most High. The Most High has something for you to get, and the Most High will always work it to where it will be to our benefit, even the things that we feel like are negative and toxic. Okay, so with the sun card coming out, I get clarity with that. Something gonna become crystal fucking clear. I get healing from that, and I get that somebody is going to get back to themselves. Somebody is going to be able to focus on self now, and in them focusing on self, they are going to blossom into this bright, beautiful being that they've always been. So beautiful. So beautiful. I ain't got nothing else to say with that. I don't even want to clarify it. Part of me do want to clarify, but I also don't want this to be too long. So should I clarify? Should I clarify? I'm going to clarify. Oh my God, I'm going to clarify. Spirit, with the sun card here. First of all, thank you for such a beautiful message on this day, Sunday, July 7th, for the rising reading for all signs. But I feel, for all signs. Spirit, can you please give us a message to clarify this sun energy? What's going on here with the sun energy, Spirit? What's going on with that? King of Swords. Reason. Logic. Clarity. Clearing out what doesn't serve. Making boss moves logically. Not allowing emotions to overshadow. And then for sure that could be a man. Okay, somebody could be dealing with a man, okay, who brings this healing, who brings this vibrance back to your life after such a, struggle. After this struggle, you're going to see the sun. And it could come through this man who could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, okay? And since the sun sign is a Leo card, or just a fire sign card, I really do get the vibe that you could be a Leo woman. That resonates with me. My sun sign is Leo. And I'm a Libra rising. Spirit, give us more insight on the sun card, please. God damn it. 10 of freaking cups. That is total emotional, spiritual, creative, and I even feel physical damn bliss. I feel spiritual bliss as well. Like, you got to get true to you. You became true to yourself. In you becoming true to yourself, you were able to attract a man, okay, who is more along the lines of what it is that you desire somehow. Balance. I'm done. I'm not finna play with spirit. I'm not. I'm done. I'm stopping there. Balance. And 2 of Pentacles. Multitasking there. Multitasking. And so with the 10 of Cups, let me go back to that energy. Somebody is going to manifest a relationship that is going to be everything that they always knew was possible. Damn. After having to argue and fight with this other man who could have been a fire sign like you, and beg this person to give you what it is that you've been asking for, which is some emotional stability and some emotional support, instead of playing with you back and forth and all that, showing the heart, then taking it all back and shit. Somebody is going to come in. To me, a King of Swords don't not have emotions. It's just that person is in control of their emotions, okay? And I feel like even though they may have the ability and the capacity, baby, to destroy with the sword, if they wanted to, because they're a king, I feel like they've gone through the page and they've gone through the night energy, and so they have both of those things and they're come together in balance, okay? So that means, to me, a king know when to show the heart. A King of Swords will know when to show emotions, know when to show support emotionally, but also know when to be logical. Know how to take action. You know what I'm saying? Know how to fucking make a decision. Okay? So with that being said, that's thebomb.com. That's going to be manifested, and you are going to get the balance, baby, and the harmony that you have been desirous of. Whoever this is for, what a beautiful way to end this damn reading. Temperance is about, we could be different, but we don't let our differences divide us. We let our differences actually bring us closer. We let our differences bring us closer together. We appreciate the differences. Not only do we appreciate them, we respect them. There is no my way is better than your way. It's all about, okay, this is a way and this is a way. Which way, baby, do you think will work best for this situation? This is about a meeting of the minds, a meeting of the heart, a meeting even maybe of spiritual proportions and emotional. This is somebody wanting to work in union together, somebody wanting to work in harmony, not trying to be like, it's my way or the highway on either part. Without further ado, we thank the Most High for this reading. Let me know if this resonates with you. This is part 2 of the Rising Reading. End of struggles, but you ain't moving. All right? So, shalom, you guys.